Wisdom cry out, taking it to the streets, saying it loud, this truth is what keeps. Wisdom cry out, cry out, cry out. Wisdom cry out, yeah. Highways and byways, wisdom cry out. Calling Mayday, wisdom cry out, saying don't be no simple no more. Come get instructions, galore. Wisdom cry out. Wisdom saying I got your back. If you sip on this word like baby Similac, hey. Watch the change like balling. Ask marathon race. Pace myself on the track, hey. Evil, iniquity, all of the heathens. Constant war is not just a weekend. So this is what you should be eating. Cause immortality is what I'm feeding. Wisdom cry out, taking it to the streets, saying it loud, this truth is what keeps. Wisdom cry out, cry out, cry out. Wisdom cry out, yeah. Highways and byways, wisdom cry out. Calling Mayday, wisdom cry out, saying don't be no simple no more. Come get instructions, galore. Wisdom cry out.
And wisdom cry out. No schisms, no doubt. She cries for the people that need a way out. Oh, Jerusalem, my mother. We want to go home, but without our Father's wisdom, in darkness we roam.
Taking it to the streets, saying it loud, this truth is what keeps. Wisdom cry out, cry out, cry out. Wisdom cry out, yeah. Highways and byways, wisdom cry out. Calling Mayday, wisdom cry out, saying don't be no simple no more. Come get instructions, galore. Wisdom cry out.
Wisdom cry it out. Sunday night set your week off right. And when we bring it out, we give the sense and set your airwaves on fire. Bring in the water, but it won't stop the blazing. Bring in the fire, Babylon up and raising. Come and learn these laws, watch the doctrines fall. Wisdom covers all.
Wisdom cry out, taking it to the streets, saying it loud, this truth is what keeps. Wisdom cry out, cry out, cry out. Wisdom cry out, yeah. Highways and byways, wisdom cry out. Calling Mayday, wisdom cry out, saying don't be no simple no more. Come get instructions, galore. Wisdom cry out. Wisdom cry out, taking it to the streets, saying it loud, this truth is what keeps. Wisdom cry out, cry out, cry out. Wisdom cry out, yeah. Highways and byways, wisdom cry out. Calling Mayday, wisdom cry out, saying don't be no simple no more. Come get instructions, galore. Wisdom cry out. Wisdom saying I
got your back if you sip on this word like baby Similac. Hey, watch the change like balling. Ask marathon race, pace myself on the track. Hey, evil iniquity, all of the heathens. Constant war is not just the weekend. So this is what you should be eating. Cause immortality is what I'm feeding.
Wisdom cry out, taking it to the streets, saying it loud. This truth is what keeps. Wisdom cry out, cry out, cry out. Wisdom cry out. Yeah. Highways and byways, wisdom cry out. Calling Mayday, wisdom cry out, saying don't be no simple no more. Come get instructions.
Wisdom cry in the streets. Hear the word, better take heed. Give the sense of prophecies. Load the script like a clip, we don't miss when it hit. Wisdom cry in the streets. Hear the word, better take heed. Give the sense of prophecies. Load the script like a clip, we don't miss. Wisdom cry in the streets.
On Sunday, we gon' set it off. No Queen Latifah, we the kings and priests. A teacher, a reader, they bringin' that ether. Cry loud when we teach in the streets. Bring it out, Austin bringing that heat. This the best way to start off the week. They may hate us, imitate us, they'll never be IUIC. Shout out to bishops, we fired up in the spirit of Christ. Tune in every Sunday night, about 9, that's Eastern time. Like, comment, subscribe, bringing out information they hide. Trying to give back sight to the blind. Study, pray, apply, seek out the wisdom you'll find.
Wisdom cry in the streets. Hear the word, better take heed. Give the sense of prophecies. Load the script like a clip, we don't miss when it hit. Wisdom cry in the streets. Hear the word, better take heed. Give the sense of prophecies.
Boys going crazy.
Check. That's right.
Hey, shalom, shalom. Most High in Christ. Bless.
That's right.
We are back, man. First and foremost, all glory to the Most High God.
That's right.
All praise to the Most High Christ. We are back with another edition of WCO.
That's right.
We want to give a shout out to Bishop Nathaniel, the General,
That's right.
Bishop Yawasop, and Bishop Kana, the mighty deacons, the captains, officers, soldiers, men, women, and children, everybody that's in the front lines, putting in their works, putting in their brick. Salute to all of y'all, man. All praise be to the Most High. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. All right. So let's get it in, y'all. With that, I'm Officer Hales.
Officer Razis.
Officer Asahel.
Officer Jasper.
Officer Get Alive.
Officer Joshua.
And with that, we make up WCO. All right.
That's right.
All praises, man. Tech team in the spirit today.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We're going to find out.
Let's go.
We're going to find out, man. Hey, Lord's will, everybody's doing fine out there. Everybody, y'all feeling healthy. Y'all feeling good. All right, we got a lot to look forward to. We got a lot on this for today. The class is called The Wiles, or the show is called The Wiles of the Wicked.
The Wiles of the Wicked.
The Wiles of the Wicked.
We're going to bring it out.
That
We
sound
going
like
to bring it out.
the games and the what do you call it? The strategies of the enemies.
Yes.
That's right.
Because there's a lot of things going on, man, that our people, they can't see it with that spiritual eye.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't like unless the devil ain't gonna come out and just be like, hello, I'm the devil.
Right.
Hello, I'm Satan.
Right.
They not gonna do that.
Right.
So they gonna have tricks up their sleeves. They gonna do what they do to beguile you. And they gonna make you think they your friend, but they the enemy. They gonna put on a form of godliness, but they really the damn devil.
That's right.
So that's why it's called the wiles of the devil, because he's gonna be crafty. He's gonna be very slick. All right, double-tongued. So we about to expose all of that today.
And also all of that is to keep the Negro, right, the Negro sleep
Right.
from what's going on outside his front door, man.
That's right.
A bunch of confusion.
I'm telling you, brother, you ask brothers, hey, do you know what's going on right now in the world?
Right.
They have no clue what's going on. The war in Gaza and Israel been going on for months now. And brothers and sisters still don't know what's going on over there.
Nope.
They don't know what's going on with Russia and Ukraine, how Russia just had a nuclear warship in Cuba.
Right.
They don't even know that's going on right now.
Right.
So this is why the wiles of the devil, man. The wiles of the wicked.
Right.
Right? He's trying to keep our brothers and sisters asleep, but we're going to wake you up tonight.
That's right.
Hey, that's heavy, Officer Razzus. You think about from the beginning of time, right? From when Adam was created. The first thing that Satan played on was what spirit? The spirit of confusion. That's the devil's playground. Is the spirit of confusion.
Right. The
You know
deceiver.
what I'm saying? The deceiver.
Right.
But we read in 1 Corinthians 14 that the Most High, Christ, God is not the author of confusion.
That's right.
Right? So anybody if you always got that spirit of confusion on you, check your spirit, man. Check your spirit. So we know that that's what Satan, that's what the devil uses to, that's why so many religions. Our people are like, yo, it's so many religions. Because what does that create? Confusion. We read about that with our enemies create a tumult, a disorder, chaotic, a bunch of, things that are, it's in disarray because they playing on that confusion role. So everybody's like, well, nobody knows. Everything's cloudy. You go your way, I go mine. But the beautiful thing about the scriptures is that it helps clarify. Helps clarify all the confusion that we're going through.
That's right.
That's right.
We can see the BS now. There's no confusion now.
Right. Make it plain.
Think about it. Before I want to ask y'all a question on the panel real quick.
Bring it out.
Before we get into it, right? But before you came into truth, were you not confused at what your purpose was
Very
in
much
this life?
So.
100.
Very
Yes,
much
sir.
so.
100%.
Very much so.
Didn't have a purpose, to be honest.
Right.
Didn't have no purpose. Didn't know why I was born, what my duty was on this earth. I had no clue until I found out the truth, right? So,
Right. You
That's
know,
the
you wanted to be a
scriptures gave us
rapper.
structure.
No, I want to
Right.
go to the league.
You wanted to what?
I want to go to the league. Man.
You wanted to be an NBA player. You wanted to play ball. What'd you want, Officer Line?
I have no idea.
You look like you would have been a movie director for like
man.
YouTube, YouTube video. You'd have been the principal.
He was a principal. A high school teacher.
He was a high school principal.
The principal.
I wanted to be a high school teacher, man.
High school principal. Officer Jasper was going to be.
I was going to be a hustler.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Confused.
I was confused.
My career path was trash.
Officer Asael already know what he was, right?
I knew what I was.
You was top. You was top.
I knew what I was going to be.
He was going to be all you can
I
be.
said that alone.
Right. You were going to be all you can be. That's what you was going to be.
I was. Wow! Hey, give me the music, man. I need the music for that.
Yeah, there you go.
The violin. Oh, there we go. Go ahead, officer.
I had my dreams crushed.
All praises. So now we know what our purpose is, Israel. We are the saints. We are the gods.
That's right. Vanguards.
We the vanguards. We the Avengers.
All of that.
We are that. That's right.
Yep.
We are the 12 tribes of Israel, the real
right.
Jews. We not
That's
Hispanic,
right.
Latino niggas,
Right.
spics. We not none of that.
All right.
We the real Jews, man.
All praises
All
to the
praise to the
Bible.
Most High for this Bible, man.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
That's
Hey,
right.
going into the wiles of the devil. Watch this. Give me Obadiah 1:6.
Bring it out.
Going into the wiles of the devil. Obadiah 1:6 and Isaiah 1:9. I want to read both of those.
The book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up?
Now think about it, right? Before this truth, we did not stand a chance against Esau. We did not stand a chance. Even if we thought we was winning, we had millions, we made it in America, we got a mansion, we got cars, or we got our 401k, we got a 6-figure income, family eating. We was still under the wiles of the devil.
Right.
We wasn't winning.
Right.
Now the Bible says, how are his hidden things searched up? How you gonna find out the strategies that Esau is really up to, what he's doing? We wouldn't have been able to figure none of that out without
Got this
this.
Bible. That's right.
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 Without this, we wouldn't have known nothing.
At all. Right.
Bro, we wouldn't have known. We would have been like this, Isaiah 1:9.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 9.
Come on.
Except the Lord of hosts had left us lest unto us a very small remnant. We should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah.
We would have succumbed to the wiles of the devil. That's what it's saying. Because we wouldn't have been able to figure out or search out the hidden things that Esau has created.
Right.
We wouldn't have been able to search those things out. But all praise to the Most High for our bishops, deacons, captains.
That's right.
All praise to the Most High that the Lord left us teachers so that we know which way to walk, which way we need to go in these last days.
Hey, you know that's heavy, officer, because I was just meditating. I was thinking when we came back from the Blitz, I was saying our forefathers was bookworms. They was readers. They was going through the scriptures every day. So when they say, hey, if you want to hide something from a Negro, what you do?
Put it in a book.
So right now, what we doing? We reading. That's one of the key words that count.
Yes, sir.
Read. Read. Bring it out. How we bringing it out?
and that's
Searching the scriptures.
That's so heavy, officer, because Esau would have never thought in a million years that we would actually open the book and read for ourselves, because in Christianity, they never tell you to read the book. If anything, they tell you the books are sealed. Don't open the book. I remember growing up, they would tell me, don't read the book of Revelations. Don't read Revelations. Don't read the Old Testament. Just Psalms, Proverbs, and the Gospels. That's all you need.
That little Bible was like this big.
Yeah, that little Bible.
Hey, I feel bad for Benji and the Islands. A lot of them, they said that the Apocrypha is also outlawed out there.
Yes. Yeah, some of them.
Yeah, some of them islands out there, they wasn't allowed to read the Apocrypha.
Got that revolutionary spirit in it. You read
There
that
you
Maccabees,
go.
boy, you turn up.
There you
I was
go.
gonna say in leadership, that made me think about yesterday, the Sabbath class. And in the Sabbath class before that, Bishop is always pulling out books from the 1800s.
Right.
18 this, 1840,
For white eyes only.
books.
Yep.
White eyes only books. They never, like you said, they never thought that, hey, maybe one day a Negro was gonna open that book up and read.
Well, they
Connected
made
dots.
it illegal for us, punishable by death if you were caught reading. Historically. And then, Most High put the spirit on certain people. We learned, some of us even taught ourselves. Shout out to our reader officers at Core. He put me on a book, on a movie called Night John, and they pretty much liberated themselves out of slavery because the brother Night John taught a young sister how to read. And then they had power, because they knew what their value was, because it was on in a ledger, what their value was. So whenever the master would threaten him with death, he was like, he's not going to kill you. You worth this amount of money. Damn. So, yeah.
Psychology, that's the wiles of the wicked. They try to manipulate us and play on our mind and all of that. That's what they do, man. That's what they do.
That's right. Let's get to this first video.
Bring it out.
Y'all got it, IT? Y'all know what we want? All praises. So let's get that and see what we working with, because this is a good, I found this video, it was a real good explanation on what's happening to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans in our communities. This is just proving further and further that we fit the curses of Deuteronomy 28 and that we the real Jews.
That's right.
All right, so let's hit that.
You might think racism in the U.S. is really a case of a few bad apples. A racist cop here, a so-called Karen there, a leader of a white supremacist group. People who deliberately hate. But we can't blame racism in America on just a few bad apples. Think of our nation's problem as more like an apple pie, with the racial injustice baked right into every aspect of our society.
Stop. Hey, that was heavy. She said it's more like an apple pie. It's all the injustice. It's a nationwide effort to keep us down. It's because remember, they said you got a couple bad cops here, few Karens over there, one or two politicians who are outright blatantly racist and so forth, Donald Trumps and all that. But it's really all of them working in conjunction with one another.
Yes.
Remember, the Bible talks about that with the liberal and the what's that, Isaiah 56, where it talks about the liberal democracy and and Republican are cut from the same cloth. At the end of the day, they both have the same intentions. They both come back to one outcome, where their job is to do what? To keep Israel down.
Yep.
To keep the niggas from waking up. Sell them a dollar in a dream, What you got, officer?
No, I was just gonna that analogy of the apple pie is just hit me right now. In order to make any dish, what do you have to have? Ingredients. And what is a key component to America's apple pie? Racism. That's one of the ingredients that you need.
That's right.
To have to bake that pie.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Somebody got that? Read that.
Yep. Isaiah 32:5.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 32 and verse 5. The vile person shall be no more called liberal, nor the churl said to be bountiful.
So the liberals are those Edomites, right? They act like they care. They act like they're your friend. That's called democracy.
Right.
As if they're for the people. But they're really up to a whole different agenda. Read.
Verse 6. For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity.
Because he'll be on your side, but guess what? He'll be on LGBTQ side. Right. He'll be on freedom of speech. Like he's just playing both sides of the fence. He wants to win everybody over. Mm-hmm. But there's no rebuke, there's no correction, there's no love. He's not standing up for anything that really has a strong foundation. Right. Come on.
His heart will work iniquity to practice hypocrisy.
To do what?
Practice hypocrisy.
That's the key of being liberal. That's why we all know politicians are what?
Hypocrites.
We all know that America's what?
Hypocrites.
There you go. So it's a liberal country because they practice hypocrisy. All right? Was that it on that?
No, sir.
Read.
And to utter error against the Lord.
Read.
To make empty the soul of the hungry.
So it says to utter error against the Lord. What's that? Christianity. Right? Nobody speaking up. Nobody is saying, hey, you're supposed to be going to church on the Sabbath, not Sunday. We need to stop that. Right. No. Come on.
To make empty the soul of the hungry.
Read.
And he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail.
So that when you read Sirach 15:3, it goes into the wisdom and understanding of our people has failed. They have failed because they're watching for a nation that can't save them. Right. Read.
The instruments also of the churl are evil.
Okay, so same thing. What are those instruments? That's religions, right? Come on.
He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words.
So the whole intent is to do what? To deceive the poor. Right. Who's the poor, y'all?
Israel.
Israel. Isaiah 14, last verse. We know that the poor is talking about our people, not everybody. Not a poor Caucasian bum on a corner, right? It's talking about the poor, meaning their job is to apply and manifest Psalms 83, so that they continue to oppress the Israelites.
That's right.
That's their job. Come on.
He devised wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right.
Even when we say, hey, we the poor, we the needy. Hey, hold on. Yeah, Christ is black. No.
Right.
His color don't matter.
Right.
Christ is white.
Right.
He's all colors.
He's a rainbow. You see what I'm saying? You're looking too much into it. Color don't matter. So we know how they moving, but the Bible, once again, we're searching out the hidden wiles of Esau. Right? The crafty devices of our enemies.
Right.
All right? That the majority of our people that are out there feel like it's no big deal. It's actually what's keeping us destroyed in these ghettos and incarcerated in these prisons.
That's right. Bring it out.
These little things that our people out there that don't have those spiritual eyes that say that these are just, y'all are too focused on the little things, is actually what's causing mass destruction to our people.
Hey, you mind if I get something off?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, give me Micah chapter 2, verse 1, because this is what the liberals do. And not just the liberals. It's your Republicans, your Democrats, all of them. All of them it's like you said, it's the same beast, two heads.
Right. That's right.
The same beast, two heads. Watch this. Micah chapter 2, verse 1.
The book of Micah, chapter 2 and verse 1.
Come on.
Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
That's what they do. They work evil upon their bed. They go to sleep. They wake up thinking about how can we oppress the children of Israel? How can we destroy the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans? They come up with all these, what is it called? Systems to keep us oppressed, keep us down, to keep us at the bottom. This is what they do. Read it again.
Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning gets light, they practice it.
So they think of these things, that's their think tanks. They have these meetings and these think tanks where they devise iniquity. And in the morning, when they wake up, they practice it. They implement laws. They pass laws on how legislations, embargoes, all these different things to oppress us, right? Read on.
Because it is in the power of their hand.
Because it is in the power of their hand. Like it says in Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked.
That's right. That's right.
It's in the power of their hand, right? Go ahead, officer.
Fire, man. Let's play the video.
Meet Ebony and Emily, two American babies, one black, one white, born at the same time, same place.
Pay attention.
But Ebony will not get an equal slice of the pie, and that starts from birth. Because of her race, Ebony is 3 times more likely than Emily to die in the hospital as a newborn if her doctor is white. And once Ebony and Emily go to school, while both girls occasionally misbehave, studies show they won't face the same punishment. Ebony
Hold up. This ain't just only in school. This is in the court system as well.
Everywhere.
You see what I'm saying? They get us to be desensitized to that unequal justice, right? Even during the time of school, so that as we grow, we just become more and more desensitized to it. Well, I see stories all the time. Me and Abigail, we'll watch certain things like we saw this one Shedamite, right? Shedamite teenager killed her boyfriend and her friend. She was, once again, they played that mental role. Something was wrong with her mental.
They always use that.
Whenever they kill somebody, it's because they're mentally wrong. Something ain't mentally right with them. You know, so she killed 2 of them, and she only got 15 years.
Wow, playing crazy.
15 years.
Wow, playing crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, once again, unequal justice. It's just right here. You're hearing it out of the white man's mouth.
Right.
They're saying it. They're letting you know that there's inequalities that we don't rise up. We don't speak up against. We don't say anything. You know why? Because we love America, man. Our people love America. They don't mind the oppression. They're okay with it. They don't rise up and speak up against this. They said she was 3 times more likely to die. Your baby girl, your black baby girl, baby son, he 3 times more likely to die in the hands of a white doctor than a white child.
Wow! Esau will do stuff like that. They'll make up lies and say, oh, there's something wrong with your baby, right? If you do this to the child, he has a 50% chance of living, but I think this will be best for him. These are things that Esau would tell you to plague your mind and put doubt and fear in your mind. And then now, guess what? You perform that procedure, and your child does end up dying.
Wow.
Because you trusted in this man.
Right.
And that's how you know Christianity a joke. Because we're John 3:16 right here. You see what I'm saying? They saying the black baby going to die in the white doctor's hands. But if you pull in John 3:16, what happened? God so loved the world. Why you ain't taking care of that baby? You know why? Because it's a joke. It's hypocrisy.
It's
you know
not
what I'm saying? It's the lies that they got. You see what I'm saying? And when we was at the Blitz just now, you seen so many people with crosses on them. I asked them, hey, what's your favorite scripture? You got a cross on. That means you believe in God. They said, oh, John 3:16. He got a blunt in his mouth. I say, really? I say, bro, you false flag. You're a false Christian because you got a chain on with a blunt in your mouth.
Right.
But I'm looking at it, and when I look at it, just for hindsight, that means you love God. So supposedly, right? Supposedly, but you got a blunt in your mouth. He said, well, I just wear it for the style.
Oh, here we go.
You need to get your money back then. Wow. Because you're a fake Christian.
Right.
For real.
That's a good point, also. Press play.
Misbehave, studies show they won't face the same punishment. Ebony is 7 times more likely than Emily to be suspended and 4 times more likely to be arrested.
Pause. Hey, in the comments, type in the comment if you ever been suspended from school, man. That thing is true. Esau do the same thing you do, and nothing happens to him.
Exactly.
Nothing happens to him.
Exactly.
Sheesh, I know.
Or expelled over a fight.
I'm telling you, I've been to 3 different high schools, and Esau do the same thing we do, knuckleheads, and nothing happened to Esau.
Little Billy Winooski fighting every day, and he good.
He good.
He even get a scholarship.
For real. Play on.
While both girls occasionally misbehave, studies show they won't face the same punishment. Ebony is 7 times more likely than Emily to be suspended and 4 times more likely to be arrested on campus. When the 2 girls grow up and apply for jobs, odds are fewer employers will call Ebony back because she has a black-sounding name. And even though Emily and Ebony will get the same college degree, once Ebony is hired statistically as a black person, she'll make an average of 25% less than Emily. So why didn't Ebony get an equal slice of that apple pie? It's because systemic racism is built into our country's DNA.
There we go.
In the 17th and 18th centuries, wealthy white men needed land, so they took it from indigenous people and then forced blacks into slavery.
Hey, stop. See,
Jeremiah 50:33
I'm feeling this. I love this. I love the truth. How many of y'all love the truth?
Yes, sir.
You gotta love. If you hate being lied to, then you better embrace the truth when it come out.
Yep.
Right.
I can't stand when people say, "Oh, I hate being lied to. I don't like being lied to." But then as I'm giving you the truth, you looking bored as hell. Like,
Nah, I don't want to hear
you looking very bored. Like, where's all that energy for the truth? You got all that energy for the lies. All mad at the lies, but when this truth is coming out, there's no energy.
Right.
Come on, man. I love this truth. I love when they telling you the truth about this demon, man, this devil.
Right. That's right.
All right? They said they took this land that doesn't belong to them from the indigenous that were already here.
Right.
And then when they wiped them out and killed them, they put all black or so-called African brothers, right? They put them in plantations. Right. This is how America was built.
But also, this is what happened all throughout the Caribbean, all throughout North, Central, South America, Europe, because we ruled Europe for 1,000 years. They did the same blueprint all throughout the earth, conquered and destroyed.
That's it. Read that Habakkuk 2:18 right quick.
Bring it out.
Habakkuk chapter 2:18.
Yeah, these folks been stealing for years, officer. They've been stealing for,
Like it ain't nothing. Like it ain't gonna be no justice behind it.
Right.
This whole Bible is talking about the justice that's to come for all the atrocities and the evils that they've been doing. That's why they really don't like the Bible. That's exactly. That's why they create so much confusion. Right? Because that's what Satan operates on.
Them.
They create so much confusion about this book because they really wish they did away with it entirely, but the Lord wasn't going to let that happen.
Right.
Read what you got.
Bring it out.
To what verse, officer?
2:18.
The book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 18. What profiteth the graven image?
2 and 12. Woe to the bloody city. My
The
bad.
book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood.
There we go.
And established a city by iniquity.
So we reading about 1776.
Right.
Wasn't blacks and Hispanics just celebrating July 4th?
Yes, sir.
After Juneteenth.
After Juneteenth.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Damn.
But you celebrating the destruction and the demise of your own people. The enslavement of your own people. They don't even understand what the firecrackers and the cherry bombs and the fireworks. You know what the fireworks go into? Y'all know what the fireworks goes into? When they was shooting blacks and Latinos in point blank range right in their face
And then
with a shotgun. That's what the sounds of the fireworks went.
Dang.
The cannonballs and all that when they was killing Mexicans, killing the Aztec Indians, killing the Incas, the Tainos, the natives, the blacks. That's what that symbolizes. And we over here, get the fireworks.
Hey, that's a part of the national anthem, the hidden stanza.
And once again, they don't do their homework, so they won't know.
That's crazy.
Hey, you was doing that precept, officer? 'Cause I got to
Was
land
that
back.
it on that?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Read it one more time all the way real quick.
Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establish a city.
So God is saying that destruction to him.
Right.
What does that let you know? That America's not permanent. America's temporary. So you comfortable here. You think you're going to be okay here. You better think again. Finish that.
And establish a city by iniquity.
So the prophecy for America is that it has to go through justice. And the Lord is going to bring justice with that nuclear fire. Go ahead, officer.
Hey, let me land back. Jeremiah 22:13. Jeremiah 22:13. Because like the officer said, America will be destroyed. You think all the evil, all the rape, rob, and murder, the colonization, the pillaging. You think the Lord just turned a blind eye to all of that?
Right.
You think the Lord is, and that's what Esau does. They believe that the Lord is with them, that God is with them. No.
Nope.
There's a judgment for all the evil that has been done under the sun.
Right.
Believe you me. Read that, officer.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 22, verse 13.
Come on.
Woe unto him that buildeth his house by unrighteousness.
America was built by unrighteousness.
That's right.
Everything you see, Africa. Look at what is it called, Officer Get Alive? The Scramble for Africa.
Oh wow, yep.
The Berlin Conference. They stole everything. Europe, they stole everything.
Hey, there's a scramble for South America right now.
Yes, that's going on.
When we touch down in Colombia, Peru, Ecuador, guess who's out there in these airports? By the hundreds. Chinese and East Indians. Chinese and East Indians are everywhere. Right. That's another scramble for the South Americas.
These people are dividing up continents, man. Jake is arguing about a corner store. Like, this is my block right here, bro. Bro, these dudes is dividing up continents, bro. Major land masses. Right. Bro, our people sleep like a mug, man.
That's right.
Hey, let's finish that off real quick, and we go back to the video.
Yes, sir. Woe unto him that buildeth his house by unrighteousness.
Come on.
And his chambers by wrong.
And his chambers by wrong. Everything this man has done is by wrong. Come on.
That useth his neighbor's service without wages, and giveth him not for his work.
And that's what you see. That's what you've been seeing for over thousands of years. Using their neighbor, using their brother, right? Because we're supposed to be, Esau and Jacob supposed to be brothers, right?
That's right. Mm-hmm.
But look how
they're supposed to be a brotherly covenant.
Right, they're supposed to be a brotherly covenant.
But it's not there.
But Esau has broken that covenant. And you can see the residue, the effects are still on today. Play the video.
Right. In the 17th and 18th centuries, wealthy white men needed land, so they took it from indigenous people and then forced blacks into slavery. To justify using blacks for free labor, the whites in power promoted a myth that blacks were inferior. And as Seattle-based author Ijoma Oluo points out, our nation's institutions, politics, and policies were designed against the backdrop of that money-driven lie that black people just weren't as worthy or as capable as whites.
Our school systems were built around this, our economic systems are built around this, our government systems were built around this. And it is simply that things were designed to uphold this story, to uphold this exploitation.
And even though slavery ended here more than 150 years ago, the racism that fueled it persists in systemic ways today.
All right, pause that. Pause that.
That's that lie right there,
That's
man.
the lie.
Slavery's over.
That's the
Y'all
lie.
free.
Yup. The shackles have come off. The shackles have not come off, y'all.
Yeah,
that's what our people don't understand, the wiles of the devil, man. This is why the show is called The Wiles of the Wicked. We know who the wicked is. Y'all know who the wicked is? Let's show them who the wicked is real
quick. We got new people online.
Get Job 9 and 20, I believe it is. 9:24. Read that.
Yes, sir. The book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24.
Come on.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
And those wicked people are going to create wicked things, right? Now, who is the earth handed over to? If you look all around the world, who has the upper hand? Who has dominance? Who has embassies? Who's the strongest nation on earth? America. Europe. The 10 common markets. These are all what? Caucasian nations. The Bible, they're called Esau, Edom. All right, but we know that they're the so-called white man.
Right.
So the earth has been given into their possession. Read it again.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
So watch this, read.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
So what happened was when he said he covered the face of the true Messiah, the way he covered it was by coloring it. That's how he covered it. It was that easy. He didn't even have to put a mask on. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, put that on the screen. He didn't have to put a mask on Christ or anything. All he had to do
put it on the screen.
Was change the color of Christ, and now they've changed the nationality of the judges of the Bible. So they changed Christ and turned him into what? A white man.
Right.
So now we think that the judges are Caucasian.
Right.
Right.
But who are the real judges of the earth? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
That's right.
Not these wicked that you see on the screen.
Right.
Even though the earth has been given to them for a short space of time.
Right.
Okay? Go to Malachi 1 and 3 real quick.
You can take it down, I2.
Read that. Malachi 1. Let's go further into who the wicked is. All right? The Bible will tell you.
The book of Malachi, chapter 1 and verse 3. And I hated Esau.
He did what?
Hated Esau.
Okay, so we're talking about Esau here. Read.
And laid his mountains.
Oh, ain't that something? Hold on. So God is love? God is love?
I thought God was all love.
God is love or God is hating?
Nah, let me get that Sharpie right there, officer, so I could.
Go ahead, blot that.
Blot
Blot
that
that out
out.
the Bible, man. Take that out.
Add that in there.
That's not my Jesus.
Right, not my Jesus.
Not my Jesus.
What the hell wrong with you?
Okay, so we reading in the Bible that God hates a certain people.
Right.
And right here we're reading that they are called Esau.
Right.
Let's continue to find out who they are. Read.
Right.
And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste.
Read.
For the dragons of the wilderness.
Come on.
Whereas Edom said,
So this is the people of Esau. They're known as Edom, right? Come on.
we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
So think about it. They created the desolate places here in America by doing what? By ridding us off the land.
That's right.
Once they ridded us off the land through rape, robbing, and murder and bloodshed, that's where they started to construct. Keep reading.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down.
That's a black man, y'all. He said, they shall build, but I will throw down. Hey, y'all heard that precept on the Sabbath that Bishop Nathaniel pulled out? He said they fooled.
Oh, yeah,
They gonna be fooled,
You
bro.
know that's Jake. That's Jake all
That's a
day,
black man, bro.
He said you're gonna be fooled, bro.
He
They
said, hey,
praying.
don't worry, when it kick off,
Yep.
they gonna be fooled. We gonna
was
eat.
cold. Yeah, we
Israel
gonna
gonna eat.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
That's
number
Jake.
14:9.
Yeah, that's Jake all day.
All right, read.
They shall build, but I will throw down.
Come on.
And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
You see that? Hold on. We just heard that the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So right here, Esau, Edom is known as the border of wickedness. Keep reading.
And the people.
No, just one of them.
The people.
No, just Esau.
The people.
Meaning all of them. Magog, Gomer, Amalek, all of them. Come on.
And the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever.
No. Once the New Testament come out.
Forever.
No, because God's going to change, right?
Forever.
What the hell are these Christians talking about? What's these Catholics talking about?
Bring it
He
out.
said Esau is gonna be destroyed, and God is gonna have a perpetual hatred for them forever. There ain't nothing that can change that.
That's right.
There ain't nothing that can change that. Why? Because of what they doing to his people.
Hey, like Bishop cannot say, the Bible says what it says.
The Bible says what it says. That's right.
Hey, Officer Les, can we just go over one chapter, two chapters?
Do your thing.
Hey, 3 and 6. Malachi 3 and 6.
Bring it
The
out.
book of Malachi, chapter 3 and verse 6. For I am the Lord, I change not.
The Lord does what?
I change not.
Read on.
Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed.
Hey, and Most High is not a man that he should lie, so expect the judgment to come.
Right.
That's right.
That's right.
We're going to bust their head, huh?
Wide open.
All
hey,
praise,
hey,
all
hey,
praise.
Baruch 3 and 8. Let's jump to Baruch 3 and 8.
Let's get it.
Read it.
The book of Baruch, chapter 3, verse 8.
Uh-huh.
Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
So right now, Israel, we're still in our captivity. We're still serving the other nations. You know, they still have us underfoot. You know, we're the suppressed people. We're the poor. We're the downtrodden. Read.
Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us.
North America, South America, Central America, worldwide, according to Isaiah 11:11, James 1 and 1. Read.
For a reproach and a curse.
For a reproach and a curse. We did this to ourselves, and therefore we suffering the curses. This is the reproach of the Lord, and we're suffering the curses. Read on.
And to be subject to payments.
And we're subject to payments. We're paying back for our sins. But here, this is what we're doing. We're paying back to other nations because we wouldn't serve God. Now we got to serve the other nations for the want of all things. Read.
According to all the iniquity of our fathers.
And just like we said, according to the iniquities of our fathers, we did this to ourselves. Finish that out.
which departed from the Lord our God.
We departed from God, and he turned his back on us.
Damn, so you telling me, Officer Asael, when I pay bills, that means I'm in captivity still?
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Because what happens if I don't pay those bills?
Hey, you getting your power cut off, your water cut off, you getting evicted,
Your repo,
you get
all of that.
your car repoed.
So you pretty much just become a homeless slave with no master.
Right.
Oh, that's what happens.
Yes.
Right.
And if
You're a
don't pay it-
homeless slave with no master, begging master to give you some work on the plantation.
Yes, sir.
That's what you is.
Damn.
It's actually worse now. You think
Interesting.
about it.
Right.
It's worse
It's
now.
worse now because back then they gave you everything.
Right.
Now you gotta go do the same labor, and then you gotta pay them out of the little bit they give you.
That little that they do, yup.
That's in the curses.
That's in the
Mind if I
curses.
get one real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's in Deuteronomy 28 and 44. That's in the curses. You see what I'm saying? Bring that out real quick, Jew.
Let's get it.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 44. He shall lend to thee,
So the he is the so-called white man, right?
Bring it out.
and thou shalt not lend to him.
Because when we need a house, like you said, paying bills, we
Yep.
pay bills to the other nations.
Right.
That's a curse. We had the land, but we jacked it up.
Right.
Because of sin. That's why we got to repent, Israel. Come on.
He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
You see that? So that's what we got to do. We got to keep the commandments. Come on.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee.
So that lets you know right there, it's a curse because we broke the commandments of God. The Edomites does not supposed to be over us. This
right.
is a
That's
curse that we read that said he is going to be over us. Why? Because we broke the commandments. Come on, read.
And shall moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee.
Come on.
And shall pursue thee.
Come on.
And overtake thee.
Why?
Till thou be destroyed.
Why?
Because
what?
thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
We go into blitzes all the time.
Right.
Our people walk right past us, wisdom crying out. We bringing out the scripture.
Right.
They doing what they want to do, and you wonder why you oppressed. You wonder why the white man got a foot on our neck. You know
Right.
why he's over us, because we don't hearken to this Bible. Finish that off.
To keep his commandments.
That's what we got to do. That's
There
what we
you go.
showing y'all now, to keep the commandments.
That's
Come on.
And his statutes.
Come on.
Which he commanded thee.
That's right. So the Lord commanded. He didn't ask us, hey, would you please keep the Sabbath?
Bring it
the
out,
Lord
bro.
said, keep my Sabbath.
Right.
That's what he said. It was a commandment.
Straight up, man. Straight up. Hey, that's a
bro.
fire precept. He said, he shall lend to thee, you shall be the tail, right?
Yes, sir.
Officer Jack, didn't I lend you $20?
Damn.
Damn. What you owe me?
Scripture say, oh no man.
Hold on. I mean, the script you pulled just reminded me. That's all. It's like,
No, sir.
all praise, all praise. Okay.
Jubilee, sir. It's the Jubilee.
Jubilee, right? That's how it's Jubilee, bro. You got to release that thing.
All praises.
Your release.
All praise.
All right, let's get this next video, y'all.
Yeah, put that up, IT. Go ahead.
Hey, who's that on your computer?
Oh, Rosa Parks. Hey, did you know they're going to build a statue of her and put it in the U.S. Capitol building?
Oh, that's great. She deserves it. Hey, did I ever tell you my grandfather worked with her to start the civil rights movement?
Really?
Yeah, he was the guy who was like, get up, move it, lady, get to the back.
Yo, yo.
Hey, run it back from the beginning. Run it back from the beginning.
He's so disrespectful, bro.
So he asked, who's that on the computer screen? She says, Rosa Parks. Right? Go ahead. Press play.
Yo, they be doing stuff like that on the job too. Hey, hold on, I'm sorry, bro.
They slick.
Hold on. Esau be doing so, cause I never worked with Edomites in my life until I moved out to Texas, bro.
Damn.
Them boys be
You
slick.
just now getting the experience?
I'm just now getting the experience, bro.
I'm traumatized.
Hey, bro, this is crazy. Esau will literally do stuff like that on the job, bro. I'm telling you.
Bro, they slick, officer. They slick with it, bro. It's called nasty nice.
Yeah,
That's what it's
nasty
called.
nice.
Nasty nice.
That's
Slicker
what
than
it's
a
called.
can of oil, boy.
They ain't gonna say Negro in your face, but they'll say something that make you say, hold on, did she just call me
That
a
was
nigga?
racist. That was
That's what
racist.
it is, bro. It's like, hold up, Judy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, press play.
Hey, who's that on your computer?
Oh, Rosa Parks. Hey, did you know they're going to build a statue of her and put it in the U.S. Capitol building?
Oh, that's great. She deserves it. Hey, did I ever tell you my grandfather worked with her to start the civil rights movement?
Really?
Yeah, he was the guy who was like, get up, move it, lady, get to the back.
Her face
He
broke.
don't even
What
care
happened
neither.
without him, you know?
He said, wouldn't have happened without him.
Hey, happy Black History Month.
Wow.
Run it back, run it back, run it back, run it back, run it back. Right there. Nah. Right to the end. Y'all missed it.
He was the guy who was like, get up, move it, lady, get to the back.
Put the volume up.
Never would have happened without him, you know? Hey, happy Black History Month.
Fuck you.
For real though, man. That's
Bro, I can respect that, man. I remember one time, like she just malfunctioned. Like you just want to choke the out of them people, man. One time Esau told me at the job, we was a group of us together. He go, yeah, man, you look just like that, straight up Edomite, man. He's like, yeah, man, I got black folks in my family tree. I was like, yeah? He said, yeah, they still there. I was like, this mother, they still hanging there is what he was saying. Wow. Right, I didn't know what to do.
Hey, that be happening. You can't compute.
I couldn't, bro. I was like, I should kill this mother. But
he was talking about blacks he hung on his family tree, his property.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what he was saying, bro.
Still on the tree.
Yeah, bro.
I still got some strange fruit up there.
Yeah, bro.
Dang.
Like y'all said, that nasty nights, that's them Esau.
That's what it
devil,
is.
So
bro.
when Esau hang them skeletons on Halloween.
On the tree. That's
tree.
really.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's heavy.
Yeah, bro.
Damn, that's them dry bones.
Damn.
So when they hang bones up on Halloween, that's really black people. That's really us.
The wickedness.
We them skeletons.
Yep.
Damn.
They wickedness go deep.
Yes.
wickedness go
The
deep.
wiles of the wicked
Wiles of the wicked
cannot be searched out without these scriptures.
They go deep.
We need the Lord. That lets you know we need the Lord, bro. We can't do it without God.
You can't fight this man. No carnal fight.
Nope. This is not a carnal fight, man. Only the Lord got to reveal this thing to us. All right. Press play.
You have an associate's degree and 7 years experience. That's correct. I'm actually very passionate about this field. Yeah, because you belong in the field, porch monkey. I'm sorry? Oh, nothing. After looking at your resume, it appears you're overqualified. Oh, okay, so I got the job. No. Excuse me? Yeah, we're looking for someone a little less skilled. So you telling me I'm too good for the job? Essentially, yes. Okay. All right. So when I turned 18, I needed experience to get any job. Now you telling me I have too much experience. Yeah. Life is a goddamn scam. This is ridiculous. Tell me about it. I only got this job because my mom is banging the owner. I don't even know what I'm doing.
That's how it
Bro, think about it. We go to school for 12 years, right? We go to another, bachelor's for another 2, or associates 2 years, bachelor's 2 more years, masters 2 to 3 more years, doctorates another 4 years.
Wow!
We going to school all our lives to go to a job interview for them to tell you you're overqualified.
Bruh. And that's what
you believe? I don't believe that.
No.
I don't believe that. You know damn well they're like, nah, we're not hiring niggas today.
That's what it is.
Have a nice day.
That's what it is.
That's really what it is.
That's what it is.
What type of BS is that? You overqualified. Shouldn't you want me at your job because I can better the company?
Yeah, no.
They don't.
This is a form of oppression, y'all.
Yep.
This is a form of systematic oppression. Overqualified. Somebody help me out. Somebody
Hey, officer.
It don't make sense.
Donald Trump said black jobs. So that job he probably was going for was probably a corporate.
Yeah.
Made for Esau,
There
right?
you go.
It wasn't made for the black man. So that's what that's going into. It's not he got to be like a janitor or something. That's what they call car wash, working at Popeyes. That's a black job. That's what they call it. That's what they call it.
I was
Black
going to say
job.
that go right back to the precept that Officer Jasper pulled about the inequality here in America. You can be a nigga and overqualified and you're not going to get the job.
Right.
But Esau can be underqualified and
still
he's going to get it because his white skin qualifies him. Right. No matter what. Because what the foundation of that's the foundation of United States of America. It's built for them.
Right.
When they wrote the Declaration of Independence, it had them in mind, not us.
Right, the Constitution, all of that.
Right, all of that. They was
them
talking
in
about
mind.
themselves,
Yep.
right? They was
Hey,
talking about
how many of
themselves.
y'all online, the job interviewer actually told y'all was overqualified? I want to see how many people were oppressed in that. That's oppression. That is oppression. That's racism. That's discrimination. You overqualified? You should want to hire me. I'm gonna better your company. If y'all been overqualified, y'all let us know, man.
Hey, officers.
Comment.
One of them, Sarah Israel, said, I was in line 3 hours during 2008 recession and they told me I was overqualified because I just graduated from college.
Wow. So the whole reason she went to college was to get a damn job.
Get the job. Told her, nah,
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Damn. Also, that's making me think. They go to school. They streamline their people into their professions, their careers. Our people go to school and we get streamlined into debt.
Right.
That's where they put it. They put us in a place where, you know what? I can't actually do the job I'm qualified and trained for. I got to do something that's just going to keep my head above water, where I'm just in that perpetual circle. I'm subject to payment. Baruch doing I'm just paying. I don't have enough. I'm always in debt. How you got college debt for 15 years? You know, you only went to school for 4.
Right.
But you paying for 15, you know?
It's horrible.
Crazy, man.
And another route,
college loans.
Right, for real. And another route they take is that school to prison pipeline.
Yes, sir.
Right? So if we don't go to college, a lot of our brothers and sisters end up going out of school. They transition into prison.
Right.
That's what happens to them. They transition into prison. And that's why the prison system is filled with our people. Because why? Stuff like this.
Hey, real quick, I know the sister has said that they was going to make a statue about her. There's a new pandemic that's going on with these statues. I don't know if y'all noticing, but they taking down the statues, like Officer Raz always brings out critical race theory, but they taking down the statues also of the black revolutionaries. And what they're doing is they're replacing them with the Michael Jordans, the Michael Jacksons, the Allen Iversons.
I see one of Drake.
There you go, the Drakes, the Kendrick Lamars. These are the new statues for the younger generation to be like, he was my hero.
Boy, ain't no way.
No revolutionary spirit. Coon, shuck and jive, black man, black woman, right? That's what they doing, bruh. We'll dig into that a lot in another episode in regards to that, man. But right now, we're about to go to commercial break. Israel.
That's right. All right.
All praise to the Most High. I know a lot of this cut us, y'all, because we feeling this right now because we all are oppressed together, man. We feeling this thing, and that's why we got to vocalize and let our people know that it is biblical, all right? The reason why we are oppressed, we ain't keeping the commandments of God.
That's right.
So we got to come back to the faith of Christ, the black Messiah, keep the commandments of God, understand we the 12 tribes of Israel, and we'll get about this. We'll get about under the neck of our enemies. We'll be gone. We'll be good, all right? So with that, y'all, please stay tuned, like, comment, share, and subscribe. All right, I'm Officer Hales.
Officer Razes.
Officer Asahel.
Officer Jasper.
Officer Gadaliah.
Officer Joshua.
And with that, we are WCO. Stay tuned, Israel.
That's right.
Where's this Judah blood at? Where is this Judah blood? Judah blood, are you ready for war? Yes, sir. Fall out, teach the people. Yes, sir.
Yeah, hey, look, it's wartime. The Lord ordained all of this here before time. John 10 and 20 said we heard that voice now. Rising up, you see them God, don't get scared now. We on their head now, yeah, cause it's wartime. The Lord ordained all of this here before time. John 10 and 20 said we heard that voice now. Rising up, you see them gods, don't be scared now. We on their head now. Forget the corner, yeah, we want the world. Been putting in that work. You can't do it like we do it, now they mad, they feelings hurt. On the gas, better keep up, yeah, we do this round the earth. But we still down to earth. They just, man, we did it first. From the US to the DR, yeah, you know we coast to coast. India, South America, you know we had to go. All in Africa, Barbados, and in Ecuador. I know they want us to stop, but for the Lord, we do the most. Yeah, this the mission. Like Peter and Andrew, yeah, we fish. All these prophecies coming true, but you still wish. We can get the kingdom together if you just listen and play your position, cause you know it's wartime. The Lord ordained all of this here before time. John 10 and 20 said we heard that voice now. Rising up, you see them God, don't get scared now. We on their head now, yeah, cause it's wartime. The Lord ordained all of this here before time. John 10 and 20 said we heard that voice now. Rising up, you see them gods, don't be scared now. We on their head now.
I apply pressure like Hydrex on more fly than a fly cat. It's wartime, borderline, on the northern side,
leche. I'm a god, you better not disrespect me. Who I am, I stand where I stand. Got faith in God, he said I am who I am. The Lord, I swear that tastes like leche. I'm a god, you better not disrespect me. Who I am, I stand where I stand. God told me I am who I am. Yo, Christian pastor, he don't make no sense. My bishop, he just like my sensei. I work, I am never idle. I kept the chain and I threw out the idol. This is not a song, this is a thunderstorm. Someone get a microphone and then they hit record it. I'm a saint, but I'm not from New Orleans. I don't like sports, but in these scriptures I be ballin'. The laws, men that taste like leche. I'm a god, you better not disrespect me. Who I am, I stand where I stand. Got faith in God, he said I am who I am. The Lord, I swear that tastes like leche. I'm a god, you better not disrespect me. Who I am, I stand where I stand. God told me I am who I am. Look, no mark of the beast in my hand. Why would I want reparations when taking over the world is my plan? Whenever I say I'm a Jew, the ADL they call it hate. Why would I go join the army when I know my army's coming from space? Someone go light up the fuse when I know that God fighting for me. How in the hell would I lose? I see all my people are snoring. I'm not the type to go hit it the snooze. They have brought all of my people on ships, and when we got here, they gave us the blues. You shut up too, we go out in twos. Hey, they ain't gonna believe how we did it. Men that taste like leche. I'm a god, you better not disrespect me.
Check. All praises. We are back, Israel.
Right.
We are back. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe. Real quick.
Turn us up.
We on? You back on? You straight?
Yeah, we good.
All right. Hey, y'all, remember, first and foremost, all praise be to the Most High God and His Son, Jesus the Christ.
That's right.
Shout out to the General Bishop Nathaniel,
That's right.
Bishop Yawasop,
That's right.
Bishop Kanai, the mighty deacons, the captains, officers, soldiers, men, women, and children.
That's right.
Shout out to the Booster Club. Salute to all you brothers and sisters, man, that's helping out to continue to push this truth to the four corners of the earth.
That's right.
All praise be to the Most High. With that, I'm Officer Hales.
Officer Razes.
Officer Asahel.
Officer Jasper.
Officer Get Alive.
Officer Joshua.
With that, we make up
WCO.
That's right.
Right.
So,
Hey,
yeah.
So can we get the thumbnail back up real quick?
Yeah, get the thumbnail.
Get the thumbnail back up. There you go. The Wiles of the Wicked.
That's right.
Ooh, that's right. Cold, man. I'm telling you, man.
Hey,
Soldier
shout out
Mark.
Soldier Mark,
Shout out
man.
to Soldier Mark, man.
For real though.
I know he back there like the back catcher, just waiting, curveballs here and there.
That's right. All praise to the
He
Most
whipped
High.
this thing up in what?
30
10
seconds?
minutes?
Less than that.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
He was gone
man.
in 60 seconds. Boy.
All
Quick,
praise,
quick.
man.
10 minutes.
AI something else, ain't it?
Yeah.
Damn, boy. Mark, give me the precepts, bro. Nah, but that says the wiles of the wicked. Now, as we can
how
see,
wicked they is. You tell AI Christ black. Let's see what they come up. Let's see what AI come up with then.
no, AI pop up some. That's where a lot of the photos come.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, depend on what app you get.
Oh, okay.
Certain apps is fugazi.
Yeah.
Yeah, certain apps be like, hold up, man. I gotta unsubscribe. For real.
All
What
right.
you got, Officer Rest?
Yeah, so if y'all paid attention to Deacon Malachi's class this Saturday, fire. It was the devil's deadliest weapon, right? And he went into how it's the sisters.
Damn, the lieutenant?
The lieutenant.
Oh, man.
How the Satan will use some of these sisters, and that's one of the wiles of the wicked is the sisters, man. And we're going to show you, we're on cover and see how far this thing goes.
You know what? So that's what Deacon Malachi was saying. The serpent, when he was dealing with Eve, he wasn't trying to trick Eve to get to her. He was trying to get to Adam.
He was trying to get to Adam.
That was his true mission.
Yep.
He was just using Eve to try to have an upper hand on Adam.
That's right.
Damn. And Eve didn't see it.
I was gonna say the same
Eve
thing.
didn't see it.
Right.
Same thing happened with Job.
Yeah, same thing happened with Job. Same incident to his wife. Yep. And then Ezekiel, the Lord had to put his wife to death.
Yep. So you better not cry.
Yeah, you better not cry. Go do the work.
You know what's so crazy on that point?
Yeah.
You know, just even in a carnal sense, like, let's say like you got a cartel guy, right? He's not gonna, you gotta prove that guy to get to the boss. But that woman, she'll walk straight through the guards, she'll walk through everybody and get right up on FA. Like it ain't nothing. That woman would destroy the whole thing. But the dudes, he'd be more standoff. You gotta prove the brother and all that. But that woman can go in and infiltrate the whole system and break it down.
But let his guard down.
Right. That's why we gotta always have our spiritual eyes open, y'all.
That's right.
In the congregations, because it says that grievous wolves shall enter in among you. When we think of grievous wolves, a lot of times we think about men.
Right.
But that goes into a lot of sisters as well.
Right.
So we gotta have that. We gotta have that spiritual, spiritual eyes open, y'all.
Right.
We know that Esau is gonna work through our sellout sisters, man.
A lot of sisters pull these brothers out of this congregation off.
There you go.
Set them up.
That happened to
Austin.
I forgot his name, but
Yup. It happens every day.
Every day.
Happens every day. So you brothers, you better, I'm telling you, don't be no
some
simp.
balls, brother.
Don't be no simp.
Right.
Because we got a lot of simps.
But
That hey, look, when that woman took you out, it's because you was never with us to begin with.
That's right.
All that work you did, all the mighty works and everything you did,
Wiped away.
gone. Gone.
That's right.
All right, where we at?
yeah, so let's play this video. Start from the beginning. We're gonna stop at 1 minute and 35 seconds.
Yes, Lord, got to get out.
The Mammy.
You tell me who you want done, and I'll do the hell out of it.
The Jezebel.
Shut it up! You are such a big baby.
And the Sapphire. Submissive, sexy, sassy. 3 stereotypes of black women that return to our screens over and over again.
So pause right there. That's one of the wiles of the devil. It's through the media.
Yes.
They paint these pictures, they create these characters, and they push it through their media. Amalek is over media.
That's right.
All right? Entertainment. So they put these spirits out there, and then you want to know why your son is acting like a sodomite, right? Your daughter acting like a butch. It's these things that they're watching. It's the media. Okay, so this thing been going on for years, how they try to groom our sisters to destroy their mind, right?
Hey,
go ahead.
I would say something. I know a lot of us watch. I know I grew up watching Martin.
Yes,
I grew up watching Martin a lot. But when you look at it, like you said, before this truth, and we understand what was going on, we used to laugh at Pam and Martin.
Fighting and all that. Right.
That sister was out of order, though. You know what I'm saying? She was too feisty.
Hella bold.
Bold is all that goes. So when you see it now, your eyes are spiritually open, you're like, yo, this sister been out of line for all them episodes. And I just been laughing, going with it. And that's how you know they put the wickedness in the form of a joke.
Yes.
Like what's that Shanae? You laughing, but he has he cross-dressing on the show.
Breaking Deuteronomy 22:5.
Right. But you looking at it like, oh, that's just his mama. No, that is a man in a dress.
Right.
Spitting comedy. That's what that is right there.
Yeah, right. So. Bishop Kana always brings that out, how a lot of times that when they bring out evil and we laugh at the evil, like you was just saying, when we laugh at the evil, he said it's a form of acceptance.
Agreement.
Of agreement to a degree, because you find the humor in that. Because remember, the scriptures tell us to be angry but sin not. So if we're angry, we're supposed to be upset at the evil that our people are doing, not laughing at it. Now, at times, Jake is funny, but also to be constantly laughing at that, something ain't right with our spirits.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got to see it and be like, hold up, why? Let me check myself. I'm always laughing. This ain't right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't right.
Let's play on.
Stereotypes of black women that return to our screens over and over again.
The mammy is probably the most familiar to people. It's usually a maid, heavy, taking care of the family.
You is kind, you is smart.
Pause. You see what she's telling the white girl? You is kind, you is smart. But what do we tell our children? You're stupid. Shut up. Be quiet. Shh. This is what we do with our children.
Damn.
But the other nations, we uplift the other nations, man.
That's horrible.
It's a psychological thing, man. It's psychological warfare.
Right.
Right? And then we use those things. We did that to our own children as a defense mechanism to try to protect them. But over time, it grew into an actual hatred.
Right.
It grew into a hatred for our own children.
And they believe that. That's why the nanny back at that time, they were trained to do that to those heathen children. You know what I'm saying? They knew not to downgrade or
respect
and diminish their children. They got to speak words of empowerment to them because as they get older, they start to believe that words
Spirits
have power and words have
Right.
spirits. That's why God, we read John 6:63. We know that the word itself is spirit. So words have power.
That's right.
So you tell your child he's a no good for nothing. You look like your daddy. I hate you. I should have aborted you and this and that, bruh.
No confidence.
Yeah,
You
I'm
destroying
telling
them.
spiritual thing.
Yeah,
bro,
you
that thing
destroying them.
destroys the child, man.
Yep. Rewind it a little bit. Oh, it's back? Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Screams over and over again.
The mammy is probably the most familiar to people. It's usually a maid, heavy, taking care of the family.
You is kind, you is smart, you is important.
She is asexual. She doesn't have really a life of her own. She's really only there to support the family.
And probably one of the most famous examples is Mammy from Gone with the Wind.
Just hold on and suck in.
Somebody who is always seeking out to put aside her own desires, her own needs
Can I stop it right
for.
there? Hey, stop it right there. Hey, think about it. What was Eve created to do? She was created to be a help for Adam. The black woman was created to be a help to the black man.
Bring it out.
But when Willie Lynch came and turned those roles upside down, now, like you said, she's Satan's lieutenant.
Right.
Now, everything she's doing, all her care, all her concern is for building up Esau, helping their house. But you're not at home. You're not keeping your children. You know, you're not helping your man. You're not reinforcing what he wants his child to grow up in that you smart, you kind. You're not doing that to your own kids.
She'll come back home to you and start after she do all that to the white man's kids. She'll come back to you and disrespect you.
Yes.
Right? Nigga, you ain't ish. Right? You a band. That's what they do.
Hey, and the reason why we talking like this, y'all, because we know biblically, we always talk about the men, right? We talk about how the prophets were revolutionary.
Right.
But going back to, we have revolutionary sisters in the Bible as well. These are black women. We talking about Esther, Judith.
Bring it out.
Susanna.
They wasn't afraid of the heathen and the enemies. They would have never bowed down and done the mammy job. They would have never done that. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got Harriet Tubman, had a spirit of a revolutionary.
Rosa Parks.
A lot of our sisters, Rosa Parks, a lot of our sisters had that revolutionary spirit.
Right.
All right. So yeah, we gonna tell you that, yeah, we got grievous wolves amongst us, but a lot of our sisters are also, guess what? Internally, we got some revolutionary women that, guess what? In IUIC might be more courageous than some of the men. So y'all, I'm telling you.
That's horrible.
Wow. Hey,
So you
see it happen though.
You saying them brothers whose sisters show up and putting in bricks and they, you know,
he just warming up the seat.
Damn.
I'm telling you, hey, you got some sisters in this truth that the only reason we know their Lord is because of her. Because of the works that she put in.
That's bad. Yep.
Hey man, if the shoe fit, wear it.
Yep. Hit dog holler.
Yeah, hit dog on holler, man. We got some sisters. Shout out to them sisters that are revolutionary, that are all about their nation, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, mind if I get a precept on what you said?
Yeah, go ahead.
Get Proverbs 31 in the last verse.
That's good scripture, bro.
Because this is what these sisters do. They come in here, they put in their bricks, man. We also got to lift these sisters up as well. Because Big Mama back in the day, she was cooking them biscuits. She wasn't complaining. She was making it happen. She was the helpmate. The officer, I said, I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? So let's pull that right quick.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 31 and verse 31.
Come on.
Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise her in the gates.
And them sisters that do this, that fulfill this, it's going to show. These sisters going to be putting in bricks. They're going to be like, hey, that sister right there, she good. Hey, that sister right there, why? Because she putting in bricks right here in her hand, letting her fruit show. All right, so you know what I'm saying? You sisters that's doing that, revolutionary sisters, keep putting in them bricks for the Lord.
Hey, let me add one on that. Hey, go to verse 23. Go to verse 23. Read that.
Proverbs chapter 31, verse 23. Her husband is known in the gates.
Hey, some of you men are stopping your wives from being Proverbs 31 woman because nobody know you.
Damn.
Because you ain't doing no work.
Damn.
Read that again.
Wow. Her husband is known in the gates when he sitteth among the elders
When
of
he's
the
sitting
land.
around the leaders of the land,
point.
when he's sitting around the men that's been laboring for years, he's known in the gates because he's around his leadership and he's trying to follow in their steps.
Right.
Cooking
tonight.
Hey,
All praise to the
some
Lord.
brothers, some brothers are sweating, got a little sweat streak going across the forehead.
Hey, play on, IT.
One of the most famous examples is Mammy from Gone with the Wind.
Just hold on and suck in.
Somebody who is always seeking out to put aside her own desires, her own needs for white families, white men, white women, white children.
Meet Sugar Hill, sexiest, deadliest chick in town.
The second stereotype is the Jezebel, and that's someone who's generally oversexed.
Is mysterious.
Her only power is in her body.
Pause. And that's what you see today with the sexy reds, the Cardi B,
Bring
the
it
Nicki
out.
Minaj.
There you
Our
go.
sisters have been over-sexualized.
Right. And you see what her name, Sugar Hill.
Yeah,
What
Sugar
that rhyme
Hill.
with?
Yep.
Jezebel.
Exactly.
Hey, tell you with spirit, yo.
Yep. That's what you see with our sisters today, man. And that what is it called? That stripper rap music
Yep.
is destroying the minds of our young sisters. Right?
No talent.
No talent.
You talk about no
Yep.
talent. They just go on a beat and just start talking nasty.
crazy.
Just start talking nasty about their children, about the men of their nation, about what things that they do. No talent, no gifts. Voice is horrible, but because it's on a hot beat and our sisters' minds at the father that's listening to it, it's going to sell. It's going to go viral. What you got, Officer Josh?
I was gonna say also just to land back on what y'all saying, the hypersexualization of the black and Hispanic woman today is the cash cow now for our sisters.
Right.
It's not only like we got strippers rapping. What does that do? Make a lot of these young sisters want to go do OnlyFans.
Yes.
There you go.
And they, you know what I'm saying? We got sisters going up to Dubai to get shit on.
Yep.
Right? It's the hypersexualization. Like they're using their bodies now. Like that's the way these sisters is getting.
Can
the
we
money
be
now.
frank? Can we be frank?
Yep.
Esau always tries to protect those sisters, right? That take on that lifestyle and call them OnlyFans models and all that. You're an online prostitute.
That's all you are.
That's all it is.
Right.
You're still a prostitute.
Right.
That's it.
You are still a prostitute. What's that? Leviticus 19:29?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Hey, what you gonna pull that?
No.
Hey,
Yeah, we pulling that.
Hey, IT, I just sent something to go with what the officers is bringing out. Hold this video right here, but get what I just sent on the screen and let the officer read his script.
Bro, you still an online prostitute. But no, I'm a model. I'm an online model.
Yeah, that's what they
I
disguise
saw
it
one of
as,
them
as a
on the,
model.
you saw the, Rez, you saw the one where they popped the balloon?
Yes.
One of the sisters was like, okay, she was, there was a bunch of men. And she was trying, pretty much vouching for herself to be, try to go on the next date. So she was like, okay, do any of y'all have a problem with me being I'm an exotic dancer?
Wow. Come on, man.
Exotic dancer?
That's the lingo they try to use to disguise it. Yeah.
Code name. Do any of you guys don't mind that I put my butt in other men's faces, right? And I come home with sweaty boobs and nasty, and I've probably done some dirt while you've been working. That's what they really saying.
Yep.
Wow. What do you mean you're an exotic dancer? That means you're doing disgusting things.
Yep.
Right. Hey, officer.
Wait, hold on. Get the script.
Get the script.
Go ahead.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 29.
It's like they normalize this stuff.
Right.
Go ahead, read.
Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore.
Damn. You see what two words are in that sentence? Hey, can you emphasize those two words that are in that sentence?
Yes,
are we reading what? The Bible?
Yes,
This
sir.
is in the Bible.
In the Bible.
Okay, listen up, black woman, Latina women, exotic dancers, OnlyFans models. Read that.
Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore.
Hey, officer, with that.
That's in the Bible.
That is in the Bible.
That's biblical. Go ahead, Officer Jasper.
Now I'm just gonna say, prostitute thy daughter, right? Like you said, they went on OnlyFans. So they went offline. No, they went off land and went online.
Oh.
Hey, give me Deuteronomy 23, verse 18.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23 and verse 18.
Come on.
Thou shalt not bring the hire of a whore.
Of a what?
Whore.
So the Bible says you're not supposed to bring the payment of a whore. This is for all you brothers that teach it's okay to deal with prostitutes, man.
Right.
The Bible says to not bring the hire of a whore. Read.
Or the price of a dog.
Come on.
Into the house of the Lord thy
Watch
God.
this.
For any vow. For even both these are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Now watch this. Give me Micah chapter 1 and verse 7.
I'm an exotic dancer. I'm an OnlyFans
Right,
model.
they could put whatever phrase.
Whore,
They could put whatever phrase they want on it. It's like trying to sprinkle sugar on shit.
Yeah, and the only one that's going to accept you is a simp.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Watch this. Read.
You said Micah
1 and 7.
The book of Micah, chapter 1, verse 7.
Come on.
And all the graven images thereof shall be beaten to pieces.
Watch this.
And all the hires thereof shall be burned with the fire.
All the hire thereof shall be burned with fire, because that's what these prostitutes would do back then. They would prostitute themselves, and then with their money, they would buy their sacrifice and bring it to the temple. And try to sacrifice it to pagan gods, false idols. The Lord says to burn them with fire. That's Bible. Read it again. Read it again for the OnlyFans model.
And all the graven images thereof shall be beaten to pieces.
Come on.
And all the hires thereof shall be burned with fire.
The hire thereof shall be burned with fire. Read.
And all the idols thereof will I lay desolate. For she gathereth it of the hire of an harlot.
You see that? They gather of the hire of a harlot. That's what they would do. Come on.
And they shall return to the hire of an harlot.
Watch this now. Play this video. Play this video. Turn it up.
Bring it out.
Turn it up.
You ain't no real nigga.
I ain't no real nigga. I'm a father who never been to jail on his kids.
You snitching on your own kids.
I'm not, I will. You goddamn right I will.
Exactly.
And I hope my daughter don't either. Cause she graduated this year at 15 and her daddy bought her a car. She ain't got to go from this no man for it. Daddy been here since day one. You goddamn right, make that ass go to
Big
get
up to the
quiet. We go, yeah, big up to the fathers and girls that got to show they pussy hole to try to get some money on OnlyFans. Big up to you hoes. Big up to you fathers and bitches that probably been molested and fucked his ass by one of them perverted uncles. That's why you so sexual. That's why you so promiscuous. Now I'm just throwing rocks, and if it hit you, holler. If the shoe fit, wear it. If it don't, let it quit. If the glove don't fit, I hope my beautiful little daughter don't have to get naked to show her pussy hole to lay on her back just to try to get on her feet as a woman, and you still can't get on your feet.
Oh, she cut to the core,
bro.
Hey, her soul just dropped in there, bro.
Look at her. She trying to smoke her pain away.
Smoke her pain away.
Hey, read verse 8. This is what the harlots do.
The book of Micah, chapter 1, verse 8. Therefore will I wail and howl. I will go stripped and naked.
Oh, damn.
I will make a wailing like the dragons and mourning as the owl.
Oh,
man. So like you said, also, she was cut to the core, bro.
That brother was in the spirit. Can I get a scripture,
Yeah,
man?
go ahead. We're waiting for you to bring a
Yeah,
script.
man, all praises. Give me Sirach 26, start at verse 9. He was in the spirit, man. And you could tell she ain't never heard that kind of passion about her.
Nobody ever talked to her like that.
Never. Her spirit was cut, man.
But you know why I hold so much weight off to get a lion? Because he's a father.
Exactly.
And that's what she never had.
Exactly. Exactly, officer. You in the spirit. Read that, officer.
The book of Sirach, chapter 26 and verse 9. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks.
In her what?
Damn. In her haughty looks.
In her what?
Haughty looks.
That whorish, haughty looks. That's what they doing on OnlyFans all the time. They looking in the camera, they pucking their lips out, they showing off they booty holes and they other holes. They just look nasty, read.
And eyelids. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly.
And that's what her father should have been telling her. She all turned up and twerking like this. No, that's wrong. It's whoredom.
Bring it
You're
out.
not going to be out there like that.
That's
read.
right.
lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty.
That's why you can't give a little girl liberty. You know what's gonna happen when you give her liberty? She gonna be on OnlyFans, dogging herself out, disrespecting her, your house, everything like that. That's why the women, man, they don't realize the role that they play, bro. When you move in that space of disconnecting from your daughter and not trying to guide the house or anything like you supposed to, like it says in Timothy's, your daughter gonna end up just like this. And she ain't gonna understand when a man is corrected. She ain't gonna know how to receive it. She never gonna know how to receive it. That's why Esau was in the spirit, when the devil's spirit, I should say, when he was trying to destroy us, he attacked through our sisters.
I'm glad you brought it back around full circle, because that's exactly what I was thinking. That because they don't have a black father, they're hired by white fathers. They're hired by these Edomite fathers, and this is what Edomite fathers allow them and teach them that they can do to be successful in Babylon, here in America. This is how they become successful. But they lose what? Dignity, respect. They have no discretion. Just like you become an embarrassment to society. And the only reason nobody rebukes you is because you have a bunch of perverted, nasty men that are supporting you. That's why.
Hey, because it said, we'll also get a lie pulled back in Sirach 26 about she abused herself, right? Jump to verse 12. This is how she abused herself.
Let's go. Verse 12. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler.
She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler. Come on.
Wow. When he have found a fountain and drink of every water.
What is she going to drink? That leche. Oh, snap.
Yo.
I'm sorry. That's scripture. That's Bible, bro. I'm sorry, bro. That's Bible. I'm suggesting that Bible. That's Bible. That's Bible.
That's Bible.
It says what it says.
It says what it says.
Hey,
It says what it says.
Can I get one?
Wait, hold on. We finish. Read, brother. Read.
And drink of every water near
Every
her.
what?
Drink of every water near her.
That's Bible. Come on.
By every hedge will she sit down.
By every hedge will she sit down. That's how she will abuse her body. On every hedge she'll sit down. Come on.
By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow.
So I'm telling you, that's what we see. That's why the sisters was cut to the core.
Right. Because that's exactly what she does.
Right.
She opens up a quiver to every arrow.
Right.
She catching them.
Go ahead, officer.
Nah, you got it.
I was just gonna say sexual attention does not equal relationship intention. And that's what these women...
Say it again, officer.
Sexual attention does not equal relationship intention.
Come on.
A lot of these sisters be thinking that sexual attention means that these men have got something for them. They want to see the good for them. Their mind is corrupted. They don't even understand. All that money and all that crap they give on OnlyFans, y'all are corrupted to the core, man. You have no good manners.
Hey, this is making me think about these scriptures right here. It's kind of graphic. Not really, but this is how some of our sisters are. They just bowling balls. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
No,
Hey,
think about it.
You got a picture? You can come next, right?
Yes, sir. Just go ahead.
I'm just saying, you go to a bowling alley. Ball don't care who put their fingers in. You know what I'm saying?
Like, she got
let me get
That's got 3 holes. That's all you good for. Tell you. That's it.
Throw it down the lane, huh?
Throw it
Down the lane, huh?
Throw it out of lane.
And what you rolling toward? What you rolling toward?
A bunch of white
pins.
And don't nobody want the big one. Don't nobody want the big heavy bowling ball.
Go ahead, Officer Joshua. Go ahead, bro.
Hey man, just to land back off what you brought up, officer. When they get done opening their quiver and drinking all that water because they was thirsty, this is what they do. That leche. This is what they do when they done. Let me get Proverbs 30 verse 20. When they get through doing all of that,
let's go.
This is what they do.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 30 and verse 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman.
Or a whore.
She eateth and wipeth them out and saith, I have done no wickedness.
What she do?
I have done no wickedness.
What she do with her mouth? She do
and
what?
Saith, I have done no wickedness.
Put her back on the screen. Put her right there. Don't even press play. Put her on the screen.
Read
Hey, look at the subtitle that popped up.
Damn.
She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness.
I have done no wickedness.
OnlyFans is all right. What's wrong with OnlyFans? I'm just out here. I'm a boss.
Yeah, I'm a boss B. I'm telling you, that's the wiles
That's
of
what
the
they do.
wiles of the wicked.
When you see them cheaters shows, when them sisters get caught for committing adultery, what they say? Well, why you here? Why you pulling up?
That's what
like
they
the scripture
saying.
just said.
That's what I'm
That
telling you.
lane did nothing wrong.
Yup.
Sister, you got caught in the room.
Yep.
What that do? The little white guy that run around, sister, why you do this?
Chris Hansen.
Yeah, Chris Hansen. Why you doing this? I don't know why he pulling up.
Hey,
Yeah,
stay
all
where you
that.
at. Read verse 25.
Yeah,
Book
man.
of Proverbs, chapter 30, verse 20.
No, Sirach, 26, 25. Keep that photo up.
The book of Sirach, chapter 26 and verse 25.
Bring it out.
A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog.
Damn.
Read.
But she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord.
Once again, they don't have no shame. That's what fathers and parents, mothers instill in their children is to have shame, right? To have a sense of embarrassment if have some dignity. You know what I'm saying? Hey, boy, pull your pants up.
Bring it out.
Come here, son, pull your pants up. What are you doing with your pants sagging? You know what I'm saying? Hey, little girl, don't be dropping to the floor like that.
Right.
What are you doing? Sit right, cross your legs.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's what fathers instill is shame and dignity so that we moving like royalty and not niggas and hoes and prostitutes and whores.
That's right.
We're supposed to be royalty, but this is how far we've fallen as a nation. That's why it takes somebody like, what do you call it? Somebody like this guy, what's this guy's name? Charleston White?
Charleston White, yep.
Where Sirach 20 and verse 1. What's that say? Sirach 20 and 1. This is what just happened to her. She needed to hear that. Read that.
Sirach chapter 20 and verse 1. There's a reproof that is not comely.
That don't sound good. He throwing F-bombs and he doing
Making it graphic, telling
he
her what
making
it
it
is.
graphic,
Yep.
like she ain't got to show her pee hole, and my daughter ain't gonna have to do. She wasn't molested by a dirty uncle like y'all and this and that. I protected my daughter. That's why she ain't gonna need to be on OnlyFans. She gonna get a good education. She gonna be all right. That reproof wasn't comely.
Nah,
Read.
hell nah.
There's a reproof that is not comely again. Some man holdeth his tongue, and he is wise.
You see that? Some men hold his tongue and he is wise. Why is that? Because even though it ain't comely, he may be rude in speech, but not in knowledge.
Knowledge, that's right.
Not in knowledge. You know what I'm saying? He was spitting some fatherly stuff right there.
But it was facts.
It was cutting to the core.
Cut to the core. All right, so let's pull up that next video, IT. There's another Wiles of the Wicked that we see time and time again. Pull up the video.
Let's go.
Yep.
A lot of times, the only way they react is to lash out when they hear truth like that because it hurts them. Is to lash out and cry and start wanting to fight and create a scene because nobody's ever told them the truth.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, she probably went and cried in the car.
Of course. But he hit a hard quote.
She gonna hear those words playing in her mind for the rest of her life right there.
And the clip went viral.
The clip went viral.
Yo,
Yep.
she gonna hear it if she want to or not.
Oh,
that was you.
Yep. Watch this. Play it. This is another Wiles of the Wicked, y'all.
Mass incarceration means that we've got a very high rate of incarceration historically, comparatively. And the other thing is the rate of incarceration is so high, so socially concentrated, that we're no longer incarcerating the individual, but we're incarcerating whole social groups.
Pause. You hear what he said? He said we're no longer incarcerating individuals. We're incarcerating whole social groups.
Nationality.
Crazy.
Nationalities. The 12 tribes of Israel.
Right.
That's who they're incarcerating.
Right.
That's who they're trying to destroy. It's our brothers and our sisters. Go ahead, officer.
I was going to ask a question because there's thousands of these type of videos out. Where are the ones about the Chinese getting incarcerated? Where are the ones where they're struggling in the school system and the economics and all that? It's always our people that are going through these oppressions, man.
That's a good question.
And that's a good question. And they got the resources. They got the media. You can make all this stuff if you want to. How come your videos ain't there? You know, y'all stuff would get destroyed with the true numbers, man.
That's right. Play on.
Mass incarceration means that we've got a very high rate of incarceration historically, comparatively. And the other thing is the rate of incarceration is so high, so socially concentrated, that we're no longer incarcerating the individual, but we're incarcerating whole social groups. The rate of incarceration now is about 5 times higher than it was historically. Historically it was 100 per 100,000. Now it's about 500 per 100,000. If we look at prison, if we add jail to that, it's about 700 per 100,000. nowhere in the world incarcerates as much as we do.
Pause it right there. Put it back on the screen, y'all. You see those numbers?
Crazy. That's crazy.
Nobody incarcerates more than the United States of America.
Wow! That's crazy.
This, bro, give me real quick Psalm 64 and verse 1.
The so-called land of the free, though, huh?
Yep, the land of the free. No, the land of the slave.
I'm telling you.
Yep.
They will lock you up.
Go ahead.
The book of Psalms, chapter 64, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Hear my voice, O God, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy.
Come on.
Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked.
Hide me from the secret counsels of the wicked. The prison system is a big business.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
They make millions and billions of dollars off incarcerating our brothers and sisters.
That's right.
This is a secret counsel that the wicked had. No place in prisons more people than the United States of America. Right? Read on.
From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity.
Read.
Who whet their tongue like the sword.
Uh-huh.
And bend their bows to shoot their arrows. Even bitter words.
Watch this.
That they may shoot in secret at the perfect.
That's what they do. They shoot at the secret, the perfect in secret. They devise all these different strategies, all these different things to keep us down. Right? Read on.
Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not.
And they have no fear when they're incarcerating us, killing us, or rape, rob, and murder. They have no fear when they do these things.
Damn, hold on. Read that again.
Verse 4.
That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not.
Damn, can we get that video?
Yes, sir.
Now we got to get that video, man.
You got to do that.
Hey, play that video that I dropped. You just dropped a bomb, Officer Raz. I ain't mean to interject.
No, you good, officer.
Give me that video. Y'all know which one I want?
No, where is it? It's not in there.
You know that's crazy,
I got
too.
you. I'm about to pin it.
Can I pull up a quick wiki while y'all looking at it, officer?
Yeah, go.
Hey, pull up that 13th Amendment real quick. Just going into the wiles of that thing that you were talking about. I just want to just bring this out real quick. Let's read that first paragraph. So this is the 13th Amendment, right? Just let's get a real quick overview of that. And whenever you're ready, officer, we can cut to it.
I pinned it.
The 13th Amendment to the United States Constitution abolished slavery and involuntary servitude except as punishment for a crime.
Come on.
The amendment was passed by the Senate on April 8th, 1864 by the House of Representatives.
So right there, 1864. So after we were supposedly free in 1863, here comes this 13th Amendment that it says it abolishes slavery, right? Now we're going to scroll down real quick to where it says text. This is what they do, man. These people crafty, man. They going to say, hey, y'all free, but we're going to throw a little something in there. Read what it says on the first section.
Text, section 1. Neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime, whereof the party shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States or any place subject to their jurisdiction.
So what that word is except. Except as a punishment for a crime. So guess what happened? They freed y'all, now the crime rate go up. Every little thing that y'all do, now we got to put y'all in the legal system because now we're going to have y'all as involuntary servants. In other words, slaves.
Right.
Damn.
Hey, hold that because we coming back to that. Get Isaiah 42, 22.
Let's go.
That's crazy.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 42 and verse 22.
Read.
But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
So this is, who's this talking about? Read verse 43 and 1 real quick.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 43, verse 1. But now, thus saith the Lord, that created thee, O Jacob, and he that formed thee, O Israel, fear not, for I have redeemed thee. I have called thee by thy name.
So this is talking about the children of Israel. Read verse 22 in the last chapter.
Verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
So God's chosen people is a people that's robbed and spoiled. Right. Come on.
They are all of them snared in holes.
They're snared in holes. They're put in traps, ghettos, projects, slums, reservations. Read.
And they are hid in prison houses.
They're what?
Hid in prison houses.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but the Israelis and the Jewish, do not dominate the prison houses.
Right.
They dominate the money on the earth.
Right.
They own everything.
They own the prison houses.
They're the owners of the prison houses.
Right.
So who are the people that are snared in holes and hid inside the prison houses? Who was that?
Get out.
So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Right.
So what does that make us? The nation of Israel. All right, read verse 24.
Verse 24. Who gave Jacob?
No. Finish that off. They are hid in prison houses.
They are for a prey, and none deliver it.
And nobody saves us. Nobody's trying to restore us. Read.
For a spoil, and none saith restore.
Nobody says restore them. Come on.
Who among you will give ear to this?
Who's going to understand this? Who's going to come and be like, you know what? That's making sense. That is making sense. I'm not a Indian. I'm not a African American. I'm not a Latino. This is making sense. This is me. Who's going to have ear to understand that? Read.
Who will hearken and hear for the time to come?
It ain't going to be many. It ain't going to be many because we have been so destroyed that a lot of our people can never really see themselves inside this Bible. They can't see it. They're like, nah, surely the white man is God. You are out of your mind, brother. Read.
Who gave Jacob for a spoil?
Come on.
And Israel to the robbers? Did not the Lord? He against whom we have sinned.
That's why we're hid in prison houses. Because we did not keep the commandments of God. Read.
For they would not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient unto his law.
Verse 6.
Verse 6. Verse 6. I will say to the north.
42 and 6.
Isaiah chapter 42, verse 6. I, the Lord, have called thee in righteousness, and will hold thine hand, and will keep thee, and give thee for a covenant of the people.
Come on.
For a light of the Gentiles.
Read.
To open the blind eyes.
To open up your eyes. You remember, we kept talking about that. Open up your spiritual eyes to the wiles of the wicked. You are not Hispanic. Right. You're not African American. Right. You're not Jamaican. Right. You're not Haitian.
Wake up.
You are the real Jews. Come on.
To bring out the prisoners from the prison.
Because we're also imprisoned in our own minds. Because we're insecure. We lack confidence. We don't know who we are. We think we're inferior when you're actually superior.
Right.
Come on.
And them that sit in darkness out of the prison house.
That's what we got to do. We got to come out the prison house. You know what the prison house is? Christianity. Right. White That's Jesus. Right.
Stronghold.
Those are the strongholds. That's Catholicism, right. Islam. Right. That's the darkness, the sins that we involved with. Right. Hey, play that video now. Give me that timestamp. Timestamp at 30 seconds. All right. Y'all want to get pissed off? Here we go.
This right here. Whoo.
Did you want Psalms? Did you want Psalms, officer? Psalms?
Hey, go back to that scripture.
Oh, yeah, play that video. Let's go.
The book of Psalms, chapter...
No, play that video. Let's go. What are we waiting on?
Are they fighting or something?
The book of Psalms, chapter 64.
That it happens frequently.
Okay.
But this time it sounded like it was getting out of hand.
Sheriff's office, open the door! Sheriff's office, open the door! Step out. Drop the gun! Drop the gun! It's over there. Drop the gun! 312, shots fired. Suspect down.
Stop.
Do not
move. Pause. You saw what just happened?
Murder.
This is murder. That's what it's called, is murder. But because he has a badge, all he gonna do is get fired. Because he has a badge, he's just gonna get fired. Jump to minute and 30 seconds.
And then after he get fired,
minute 23. I'm sorry.
He gonna get relocated to another
state.
And pick up the job and be right on.
And they gonna expunge that whole thing off his record as if he never took a life.
Yep, that's how they do.
Just like they did George Floyd's murderer, Eric Garner's murderer, Sandra Bland's murderer. Come on.
That's how they do them.
Put up the picture full man side by side. Airman Roger Fortson was immediately shot by Okaloosa County Sheriff's Deputy Eddie Duran. This is in Florida. The Florida Sheriff's deputy fatally shot the Air Force airman in his apartment doorway. Felt justified based on...
Hey, you know what's crazy? Pause that. Y'all jump to 3 minutes and 10 seconds. What's crazy about this? It's only news is only in Florida. Notice, Texas, I didn't hear about this in the Texas news. California, anytime there's our people getting shot, killed, and murdered like this, it doesn't make it on the news, man. This is why Set It Off Sundays, this is why we have the radio shows, the podcasts, everything that we're doing to put light, shed light on the atrocities that's happening to us today, because the Caucasian News Network ain't gonna play it.
It's heavy you say that, officer, because on Juneteenth in Round Rock, Texas, we had somebody get shot here by us, because sometimes we ain't right. That made it all over the world. But when they do it to us,
it don't even make it outside their county.
Right.
This is Florida news. Right. How come we're not hearing about it? Because you know why? They know it's going to be an uproar.
Right.
But for them to cover it because it's one of their own people that did the murder, they like to cover it up.
Right. I would like to know, where's Vocab Malone at?
Where's Vocab Malone?
Right. You traveling all the way to
SPLC.
ADL, where they at? He traveling all the way to London to debate brothers in London. Why you not stopping this? Why you not speaking up on this?
Right.
That's a hypocrisy.
Them Catholic pedophiles. How come we not speaking up against them?
Right. That's the hypocrisy that we talked about earlier in the show, man.
There you go. Read that verse that Officer Rez was reading earlier.
The book of Psalms, chapter 64 and verse 4.
Come on.
That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him.
What?
Suddenly do they shoot at him.
What did we just see? Damn. Suddenly just shot at this brother, man. This brother's in the Air Force. The cop wasn't even he wasn't even where he could see him if he was looking through the peephole. Immediately, all he did was shoot at him. I was talking to Officer Asael earlier. You know why they do that? Watch this. Go ahead, read that paragraph up here.
Transition
it, Ati.
Duran told investigators the first thing he saw was the 23-year-old's eyes. What he perceived as an aggressive look prompted him to open fire within 2 or 3 seconds of forcing opening the door. When I saw his eyes, I saw aggression.
Wow. What? Come on.
Duran said, according to the sheriff's report, it was a stare that was fixated 100% on me.
Y'all hear this bull crap, y'all?
What else he supposed to look at, bro?
You beat on his door. What the hell is wrong with these dudes?
Kid had to be scared to death, man. Go ahead.
Not eyebrows raised. Not, hey, what's going on? Why are you here? It was a stare that showed me there was aggression.
Bro, literally, as soon as he opened the door, it wasn't no more than 2 seconds before he already shot him to death.
Yep.
Talk about put down the gun
and don't move.
And they always say that just to justify them killing somebody.
As if they were trying to what do you call it? Self-defense.
Yep. You mind if I get a script, officer?
Yeah, go ahead. And jump on the video real quick. Jump to 450.
Go to Zechariah 11 and 5, man. Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 5. There's some crazy stuff. And you know what's sad about this? This wasn't the first, and it's not going to be the last. We're going to keep seeing these things, and the Lord does these things to let us know, wake the hell up.
That's right.
Time to wake up out of sleep. Right? Come on, read.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 11 and verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Because 9 times out of 10, that's what's going to happen. They're going to find that man not guilty. And if he is guilty, it's because there was an outroar. Right? It's because the people rose up and they had to do something about it. That's the only time you find these guilty verdicts. But other than that, they're going to hold him not guilty. Read.
And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not.
And the police are supposed to be the shepherd. They're supposed to be the ones protecting and serving the people.
Right.
But they come out here, you get a call, you don't know if you're going to live or die. You don't know if you're going to make it. It's a shame, man. Play on.
Hey, go to 7, what do you call it? 7. The time stamp that I have on the video, 7:45. Skip that one. We running short on time.
Mayor, thoughts here.
So another tragedy, another reason why Donaldson doesn't get to say the stupid stuff that he said about Jim Crow. Right. This is the legacy of Jim Crow. A black man looked a certain way and it can get him killed, even if he is serving as a active airman. This is absolutely disgusting. And to say that he didn't hide himself when he's standing to the left of the door, you absolutely are hiding yourself. Also, why is your gun drawn? What if that was a kid that opened that door and it was somebody's kid, 23 years old? It is absolutely disgusting that his life has been cut.
Pause that. He said he looked at me with aggression. You know what normally when you're talking about somebody that looks at you with aggression, where you feel like you have to kill them like that, or or they're a threat, is when you're talking about an animal. When you're talking about a beast.
Yep.
So that's how they look at us as if we're animals, as if we're beasts. Oh, he looked at me like, so I had to put him down. I had to kill him because I was afraid, and he was too muscular, he was too black, he was too big, too strong. They look at us like we're animals, and they kill us like animals. We die like animals on the streets, man. This, like the brother saying right up here, is disgusting. Straight up.
Hey, officer, they got all this training, they got the vest on. These are the most scariest people. They always play the scary role, right? They do the training. There's no amount of training that can fix scary. If the brother's scary, and we're really in his mind, he's looking at us like Negroes.
Hey, can I tell y'all something out of experience? In Iraq, we had to go with our guns, and we had to go and kick in doors. And we had to shoot at anything that we thought was a threat. That's what we had to do as infantrymen.
Right.
Right? Mind you, when I would go out there, we would not kill. We wasn't out there killing. We was clearing the rooms. And a lot of times we would take the Iraqis, and bring them in as prisoners of war, and then eventually let them go. Just detain them. This American police force is a joke.
Yeah, it is.
It is garbage. Because think about how much more dangerous Al-Qaeda and them was back in 06. And we didn't have to harm nobody. We didn't have to hurt nobody. Mind you, they got AKs on them, and they put the gun down. They put it down.
Hey,
all right, come on, turn around, put your hand behind. You know what I'm saying? Like, this police training or whatever, these dudes, y'all some punks.
Goes back to Officer Justice, they scary. You can't
scary,
train,
bro.
You can't train scary, bro.
You can't train somebody.
You can't train
and they need to stop hiring scary. But that, honestly, it ain't even scary, though. It's the hatred that they have for our people, man.
I like that better. I like that better.
Because if that was a white boy, he wouldn't have shot him.
No,
if that was a white boy, Chinese, Arab, he wouldn't have killed him, bro.
I was just about to say this. I was just about to say this.
That's biblical.
Police training, they have what's called escalation of force. You got
right.
You have
rules
levels,
of engagement.
You have levels 1 through 5. 5 is deadly force.
So he went straight to 5.
He went straight to 5. So that wasn't scary. I was like I said, they got trained. He wasn't scary. He a murderer.
He hate niggas.
He's
That's
a
what
murderer.
it is. He hates
He want to kill. Period.
There you go.
That's it. She a murderer. He ain't scary. He just want to kill. He finally got one.
Right. He the KKK.
You know, they be gangs in these police force and all that. They be doing
They brag about that. How they got away. They got him one.
KKK too. They be in there. Ku Klux Klan be up in there.
If you notice, he gave every command after he fired.
After he dead.
After he killed him.
After he killed him. Don't move. Drop the gun.
Bro,
the brother's
dying.
Dead. Right.
Shot him 5 times.
So I know once the scripture says, be angry and sin not, because don't worry, justice is going to come. Give me that in Galatians. Give me Galatians 5. Don't worry about that, Israel. Don't worry. Do not worry, because all spirits are of the Lord. All spirits are of the Lord. You know what I want? Galatians 5:7. I believe verse 7.
Yep.
Let's go.
The book of Galatians, chapter 5 and verse 7.
Come on.
He did run well.
6 and 7.
Yeah, 6 and 7.
The book of Galatians, chapter 6 and verse 7.
So we talking about the wiles of Satan, right? How he hires the KKK in his police force. How he hires the KKK as doctors.
Right.
How he hires the KKK as nurses in Planned Parenthood to kill off. All of them are the KKK, bro.
That's right.
Come on.
Right.
Be not deceived.
Don't worry. Be not deceived.
God is not mocked.
Don't worry about it. God is not mocked. Read.
For whatsoever a man soweth,
What he soweth.
that shall he also reap.
That what?
Shall he also reap.
So don't worry. You live by the gun, you're going to die by the gun. You live by the sword, you're going to die by the sword. Get that Revelation 13.
Bring it out.
You live by the sword, you're going to die by it. You live by the gun, you're going to die by the gun too. Don't worry about it. You go ahead, kill our people. The same thing's going to come right back around on you.
That's
Missile
right.
food. Missile food.
Yup.
right.
Read what you got.
Revelations chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
You hear that, Esau? The wiles of Satan? Read that.
He that leadeth into captivity
You led us into captivity.
shall go into captivity.
Meaning your time will come.
That's
Read.
right.
He that killeth with the sword
He that kills with the sword
must be killed with the sword.
So don't worry. We might not get judgment for Philando Castillo, for Tamir Rice.
Right.
We might not get judgment right now.
Right.
But don't worry.
Right.
The Black Messiah and the Most High's eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun.
That's
right.
So don't worry. Judgment is on the way. You best believe it.
That's
Read.
right.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Here, we must have patience. You know why? Because this fight is spiritual.
That's right.
Not by might. We're not going to take up arms. We're not going to start an army to go combat with the white man. We're not doing that. We at peace with all men. You're the one that's not at peace with us, and the Lord sees it.
Right.
That's what's going to happen. So the Lord is going to come back, and your beef is going to be with our God.
That's right.
Right.
So y'all go ahead, saddle up, and get ready for that ride because y'all ain't going to win.
That's right.
All praise to the Most High. What you got,
Black
Officer?
Messiah.
All praise. So we gonna get into the let's get into the closing remarks. Where we at? The shout outs. Go ahead, Officer. I'll say it.
Double honors. Shout out to our leadership.
That's right.
Bishops, deacons, captains, officers, soldiers, men, women, and children. Hey, join the revolution. 12 tribes worldwide.
That's right.
Hit us up. Wisdom Crieth Out on all social media platforms. Donate to via PayPal, iuic.austin@israelunite.org. Donate and join the Booster Club, iuic.fundraising@israelunite.org. Let's keep pushing this gospel worldwide.
That's right.
Hey, royaltyfilms.com. You want to see righteous imagery, righteous depiction of true biblical characters? Click and donate, royaltyfilms.com. Hey, and we're trying to boost our new congregations. Subscribe to IUIC St. Vincent on YouTube, IUIC Dominican Republic, IUIC Antigua, IUIC Puerto Rico. Shalom. Hey, take a quick moment to hit the QR code, scan that, let us know what you think about the show, how we may improve, and as always,
all praise to the Most High. We want to give a shout out real quick to the Most High Christ.
That's right.
Shout out to the General Bishop Nathaniel, Bishop Yawasa, Bishop Kanai, the captains, officers, soldiers, men, women, and children. Shout out to the tech booth.
Yep.
Right.
Shout out to Officer Jonathan, Soldier Nikhil, Officer Zeal.
Yes, sir.
All praise. Shout out to the brothers and sisters. Everybody support. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Tune in next with the 11th hour with Captain Naam and the IUIC San Antonio family. Stay tuned. All right, with that, I'm Officer Halez.
Officer Razis.
Officer Asahel.
Officer Jasper.
Officer got alive.
Officer Joshua.
And with that, we make up
WCO.
Boom.